video. Today's another match preview. It's Fulham versus Swansea City in the Sky Bet Championship this Wednesday away at Craven Cottage. So let's get straight into it then. So obviously this is going to be a very, very tough game. I believe Fulham sit, they're in the top six. I'm not sure exactly. I don't know if you know, Luke, do you?
Whereabouts? They are up there, but I don't know which position they are.
Yeah, I think maybe they may be third. Yeah, I think they are third actually behind West Brom and Coventry, but regardless of where they are, it's going to be a very tough game anyway. They got some great players. Yeah, it is going to be very tough, you know. Fulham are always up there every season. I know they've just come down, but they're always up there every season, and for me they are a Prem class team. Whether they can stay there, that's down to them really, but yeah, it's going to be a very tough game. I do expect them to beat us, but you never know. We can put out a shock on the day, or the night as I should say. But yeah, what's your thoughts going into this game?
Yeah, it's going to be a good game, especially after us coming off the back with a 1-0 winning against Huddersfield, which is a great performance, which we could have definitely scored more goals in, no doubt about it. But obviously it was nice to get a win, and hopefully we can get the same feeling Wednesday night. But this will definitely be a much harder game. Fulham have got a decent manager, and they've got very good players like Mitrovic, Harry Wilson, obviously ex Cardiff, and Tom Cairney in midfield, and yeah, they just got an overall just a great squad. So I think it will be hard for us to try and break them down. Decent defence, very good attacking players as well. So it's going to be tough for us, but hopefully we can keep on winning, keep the same mentality, and try and get the win. But I think if we can at least get a point against them, I think that'll be good, especially away from home.
Yeah, so now moving on to the injury news then, to start off with Fulham. They've got quite a few. They've got Tom Cairney, who's got a knee injury. I believe they've got Kenny Tete, who's got a thigh injury. I believe there's Fabio Carvalho, I believe, who's got a toe injury. And Terence Congola, who's just not match fit. But yeah, Luke will give you the Swansea injury news.
Yeah, for Swans, for once, we actually don't have any injuries, so we can now pick just whoever we like and whoever, can start and whoever's just fit to play. But at the moment, everyone's alright to play for Wednesday night.
Yeah, now on to key players then, to start off with Fulham. Obviously, I would have probably put Tom Cairney and Carvalho in there, but they are injured. So with the players available, I'm going to go with Alexander Mitrovic. In my opinion, this could be a bold opinion, but I think he probably is the greatest Championship striker of all time. If not the greatest, at least one of the greatest. And I'd also go with Harry Wilson as well, another player, good player there, and I'd go with Gazaniga as well, the keeper. But yeah, would you add anyone else?
I think I also had the winger, is it Cabano, I think his name is. I think he's a decent player. I think they've got a player called Reed as well, not a bad midfield player. And yeah, is it Anthony Robinson? Does he still play for them? Yeah, I'd probably go for him. He's a decent fullback. Didn't he play for, was it Wigan?
Wigan,
I think he played for them, and yeah, he's a decent fullback, so I'd add him to the list as well.
Yeah, now moving on to Swansea Key Players then. So if there is any Fulham fans watching this, you need to watch out for Joel Perreault. He's on 6 goals this season, 5 in the league. I'd also go with Olivier Ntcham as well, probably our best player in terms of ability. And I'd go with Flynn Downs as well, because I think on Saturday he was terrific. That challenge he put in right at the end was brilliant. But would you add anyone else?
Yeah, Downs was absolutely superb. Definitely my man of the match last night, or Saturday night maybe. But yeah, I'd say him, and I'd probably go for Ethan Laird. I say him all the time, but he just keeps on putting in excellent performances. He takes on his man, which is something we don't usually get to see. But he's someone that takes on his man. He's decent defensively. He can whip in a decent cross, and he's definitely a good replacement for Connor Roberts as well. So I'd probably add him in that list. And I'd probably go for Ben Cabango as well. I think he's been quite solid for us recently. I think he's definitely one of our better defenders that we've got at the club. So yeah, I'd add those two to that list.
Yeah, so now going on to the lineup we go with then. So for me and goal, I'm going to go with Ben Hamer. He's kept, I believe, 3 clean sheets in his last 4. Then full-backs, obviously as you just mentioned, Ethan Laird has been terrific, so I'll put him in, and Ryan Mann in full-back, because I believe Fulham are a very fast-paced team, so we need to have full-backs who can match their speed. The 3 at the back, I'm going to go with Ben Cabango, Rhys Williams and Brandon Cooper. My reasoning behind that is because they're a very physical team. They've got a very big striker in Mitrovic, and I believe that Cabango, Williams and Cooper are arguably our 3 centre-backs who offer speed and strength. So yeah, I'd go with that. 2 in midfield, Grimes and Flynn Downs. They've both been terrific the last few games. Just ahead of them, the Cham. And then 2 up front, I'm going to go with Joel Perot again. And I'm hoping Michael Obafemi can come back into the starting team. But yeah, what's your lineup?
Yeah, I think I'll probably go for Ben Hamer. I think he's had some decent performances recently, so we may as well keep him in goal. Right wing back, Ethan Laird. Left wing back, Jake Bidwell. 3 at the back, we go for Cabango, Cooper and Reece Williams. I would have put Bennett in there, but I think this game will be quite fast paced. I know Mitrovic isn't the quickest of strikers, but they do have quick wingers, so it will be hard for Bennett to try and catch up with them. So that's why I'm putting Cooper, Williams and Cabango together. And then in midfield, I'll go for Grimes and Flynn Downs. And then in Cam's spot, I'll go with Jimmy Patterson. I thought he was outstanding against Huddersfield. Obviously got the assist for the goal, for Perot's goal on Saturday. And up front, obviously Joel Perot. And we have to bring back in Obafemi, I'd say.
Yeah, and
it's a shame that he wasn't in the squad actually, to be honest, on Saturday. I don't know why he was dropped. He wasn't even on the bench, so that's quite surprising to see that. But he deserves to start, no doubt.
Yeah, and then that's for my score prediction. And lastly, it's going to be tough. I do expect Fulham to win. I'm not very confident, but I don't think it'll be a hammer, and I think we'll be in the game for a very long time. I'm going to say Fulham 2, Swansea 1. To get the goals, then, I'm fancying a Flynn Downs goal for the Swans, and then for Fulham, I'm going to go with Mitrovic and Tim Ream from the back. But yeah, what's your prediction?
It's obviously a very, very hard game for us. But I don't want to be so negative, so I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think we can definitely get a point out of it, especially if we play it a similar way that we did against Huddersfield. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think obviously Mitrovic will score for them, and I fancy Perot to score again as well for us.
Yes, obviously thanks for watching this video. This has been our match preview. We will be back tomorrow for our live stream. Obviously we won't be attending the game, but we'll be back for a live stream. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, cheers.